football. I've been candidate master in chess, just under semi-pro football, been playing for many, many years. Now, why I find this very exciting, I really think chess in football clubs can really, really help. I look at our national game, this is somebody you referred to that a minute ago, our national game of football, we seem to be underachieving. It's not just Scotland, England are underachieving as well. And I believe that chess can actually help in this. If I refer back to how I think when I play football, I think in a very tree-like diagram. Any football team I play for, I've been made captain within a short period of time. Now, I think in a very logical approach. So if I'm playing football and I'm playing centre midfield, for example, and the other side has got the ball in the centre back, they can either go, for example, he has choices. He can pass to the right back, he can play long, he can tap it into midfield. And I was always able to think very quickly. So if he goes to the right back, I push on that man there. If he goes to the centre, two of us crowd him out. If he plays long, my centre backs are ready. Everybody can think like that, and everybody can think just 1/100th of a second quicker. That makes a difference. I mean, it's no coincidence when you go to Spain and they play this tiki-taka football. It's not because they're better than us, overly, it's because they're a bit smarter. Playing in such small, intricate patterns, you can't just do that by football training alone. You've got to have something else. You've got to have something else. You've got to be a little bit smarter. And I believe chess can help that. Can we go on to the next one? We've got a lot of time. So, pretty obvious. Are the football coaches better abroad? From the people I've been speaking to at Brentford, and from what I've seen, no. Are the players fitter abroad? No, they're probably fitter here, if anything. Is there better technical ability abroad? Not really. Not really. There's not a lot of difference. The players abroad are smarter. Absolutely. Background. Football in this country tends to be middle class to lower class, and those sort of children don't really focus greatly on their academic achievements. And if they're not focusing in their early years, sort of 7, 8, 9, they're not giving themselves the possibility of enlarging their brain and being able to take in more complex commands as they become older. Rinus Michels, I think, was from Ajax in Amsterdam. They've been using brain training in Holland, I think, or maybe Denmark, I can't quite remember, chess. I went, no, I'm not here to teach chess, I'm here to teach you football. And then all of a sudden somebody goes, football, but it's a chessboard. Nothing to do with football. But then I've got their interest. First lesson, I've got their interest. If I don't make it in the first lesson, I'm not going to make it. Basically, I've been there for 2 years now. I set the picture at the start of the lesson. My lessons, I haven't got all the pieces on the board. I started my first lesson, all the pieces on the board, football tactics board. I don't even have to explain to you the similarities of two armies fighting together. It's blatantly obvious, even for some disenchanted children at Brentford Football Club. It's pretty obvious, basically. I explained it briefly and we moved on. Relating the lesson to the weekly football programme. Again, it's about getting them interested. If they know what I'm going to show in here is relating to what they learn in their weekly football training, that also makes a difference.
Right now,
no, he's not playing anymore. Didn't play. He's a small player. Man United. Scholes. Perfect for Scholes. He's great in the centre. You can't put him out wide. I'm using these for runs, and I'm using the footballs for passes. And this again is about getting everyone on side in the club. These academy players who are 13, 14, they can see football, they can see tactics. This is what their coaches are doing on this board. When they have their training, they're doing something very similar. Every single thing on a football tactics board can be replicated in some fashion on here using arrows and footballs. And it's about getting them on board. It's a different way of thinking. And then you work out various moves and things which count for points or something. This is a quick 10-second thought a couple of days ago. Yeah. Any more questions? In the academy plays in Holland for many years, or Denmark, or wherever. But yeah, it's a very good book. Have you read it?
No, I haven't. I was just wondering if it actually was a good book or it was just...
It is. If you like chess, you like football, and you have plans to go in that direction together, I would say get that book. It provides some good insights and some good stories as well.